Okay, so today we are going to talk a little bit more about central message and theme. And today we're going to look at some cartoons because you don't always have to look for central theme or, sorry, central message or theme in a passage. It could come through cartoons too. So we're going to look at a couple cartoons together and then you're going to do one on your own. So this first one, and again, if you can't see if this is too small, you can always come over here to the Zoom, click Zoom, and you can do 200%, and then just scroll up and you can see. So right here, it looks like we have two students, and this student is saying, "Why is this dweeb always reading and wearing headphones?" And then the next picture, it says, "This is my favorite song too. You wrote this book. No way." So let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So we're going to use this chart to go ahead and try and figure out our central message, our theme here. So the first box says, who is the character? So looking at this, it looks like there are two students, and one student is listening to music while the other student is picking on him. So we're going to say two students. And again, these don't have to be in sentences. They can be like in bullet points. So two students, one is listening to music, one is making fun of the other. And again, these boxes are going to be a little hard to fill in. The arrow or the pictures might get in the way a little bit, but just do your best. I can still read it. Okay, so we decided who the characters are. So what is the character's problem? So here it looks like, again, we're going to say what's happening. So the character's problem, the girl is picking on the boy. The girl is picking on the boy for always reading and listening to music. What does the character learn? So looking at this next one, it says, "This is my favorite song too. You wrote this book? No way." So when she actually talked to him or gave him a chance, she's not making fun of him anymore. She's not calling him a dweeb. She gave him a chance. So what does the character learn? She learns that the boy is cool and they have things in common because she said, "This is my favorite song." So they have something in common. And so, what is the theme of this cartoon? So, looking back at all this, the problem, she was picking on him for always reading and listening to music. She had never talked to him. She had never, whoops. Again, you can kind of extend this up. She had never talked to him. So she never talked to him. She just made fun of him. And then when she actually talked to him and saw what he was listening to, what he was reading, she found out that he was pretty cool. So what is the theme of this message? Don't judge a book. Oops. Book by its cover. Oops. Again, she only saw him from the outside. She didn't really know what was going on. Or get to know someone. And you might have things in common. Again, not judging someone before you actually get to know them. Get to know someone, you might have things in common. Again, if it goes off the side a little bit, that's okay. I'll still be able to read it. Let's look at the second one. So the second one, it looks like there are, let me zoom in here. There's a frog over here and a turtle, and it says, "Otter, are you getting ready for winter?" "We are." And the otter says, "Nah, just chilling." Then the winter came. Then the otter says, guys, I'm freezing. Please help me." But not one reply came. So again, let's go through this little one at a time. So who is the character? So we're going to say we have the turtle, the frog, and otter. Um, and it says, what is the character's problem? So I'll move this box over a little bit. So the character's problem is that turtle and, ooh, if I can type right, turtle and frog are preparing for winter. Otter is not. What does character learn? So we have that the frog and the turtle are preparing, the otter is not. Winter came, then the otter says, guys, I'm freezing, please help me. So what does the character learn? So otter learns he should have been preparing. So what is the theme of this cartoon? The theme or the central message? So what does he learn? What can we all learn from this is that you shouldn't wait until the last minute to prepare. Or, so you shouldn't wait until the last minute to prepare, or laziness may cost you. Meaning that the otter was lazy when he should have been working hard, getting ready for the winter, putting away food, building a nice home. But he decided to be lazy, and because he was lazy, when winter came, he was not ready for the winter. Again, looking at this, I didn't say the otter should have done this, the otter should have done that. The theme is, again, universal, so you put that you in there. You don't talk about specifically about the story. So looking at your next slide, so task 4 will be you completing one on your own. So you're going to see a slide like this. Let me zoom in here. Here's the cartoon you'll be doing. It looks like a skateboarder. He says, I've never done this before, eek. So if he's saying that, tell me if he's nervous, if he's scared, if he's frightened, if he's happy, if he's excited. Then he goes down the ramp and he says, that was amazing. I can't wait for next week. So again, you're filling it out just like I did the first two. You're saying who the character is, what's the character's problem, what does the character learn, and then what is the theme? What can you say for overall? What would be the central message? What do you learn from it?